The perfect camera rig to film YouTube videos must satisfy three conditions: budget, quality, and portability. So let's build it together. Yes, in 2023 for a setup like this I will still choose Sony ZV E10. Of course, if you don't want to use your phone to make videos, but we all know what's happening when we are trying to use our phones to make videos. ZV-E10 is $698 and it's a perfect match with Sigma 16mm f1.4, or I will choose 18mm to 135. I will explain you why in a second. But a camera and the lens is not enough. With a few additional and affordable things you can have the best setup. Add $39 to your budget and use a camera cage. We use our cameras every day. You came home and put your camera down, you go inside the car and put the camera somewhere, or you put the camera inside the bag and the bag maybe it's not a dedicated camera bag. First of all, a cage will protect your camera. This cage for ZV E10, I will put the link in the description, it is super small, light, will improve the grip of ZV E10 and of course will protect the camera super good. And because this cage has a lot of mounting threads, we can attach to our ZV-10 rig other essential accessories. I said this before and I'll say it again. Once you will use a camera with a cage, you will never want to use again a camera without a cage. A small investment, but a huge improvement. Let's continue to build our perfect rig for YouTube. The internal microphone of ZV-10 does a pretty good job. But with a setup like this, you want to record the best sound possible. And for this, let's add a mini shotgun microphone. I recommend this one, Sennheiser MKA200. This sound is recorded with the internal microphone of ZV-10. I have some music in the background and listen to the reverb of this room, okay? The level is set to -6 dB. This is the internal microphone of ZV-E10. And this is the sound recorded with the Sennheiser MKA200. I have the same music in the background. And listen right now to the reverb of the room. My voice sounds better with this microphone, no? Yeah, pretty big difference. I recommend this specific microphone because it's small and it has an internal windshield. And of course, the sound is super good. We have a few more steps to build this perfect ZV-10 rig for YouTube. When we make YouTube videos, we can find ourselves in a lot of situations. And for image quality, one of the worst situations can be a low light situation. This image is recorded with the ZV-10 and the lens is 18 to 135 mm at f3.5 and the ISO is set to 800. This body does a super good job in low light situations. You can raise the ISO and still have a good image. For this budget it's perfect. But sometimes we can be in a super low light situation, like pitch black situation. And I have something to solve this problem, something small, cute and powerful. This is the GoPro Lite. Look how small and cute this thing is. It costs $42. The light comes with this diffusion. You can charge this using USB Type-C and it has 3 power levels. It is the smallest and the powerful light I find on the market. Again, look how small it is. To attach this to the rig, I use this specific adapter because it's super easy to mount on the cage. And of course a normal screw from the local hardware store, nothing special. And you can use this position of the adapter to put the light into a, I don't know, maybe into a pocket in your bag. And with this adapter we can attach the light super easy to the cage because of course we have a cage with multiple mounting threads. And everything is super small, compact. We have a powerful small body with a cage, we have good sound, and right now we have a light for some hard situations. Okay, this is almost a pitch black situation here. ISO 1600, f3.5, the same lens, and let me turn on this small light to see what's happening. Oh, this is at level 1, level 2, and level 3. That's a pretty good job. You can see me right now. Of course, it's not the ideal light, it's not the ideal image, but if we are in a situation like this, we can use this super small light to have a pretty good image. You can see me and I can talk to you right now. This is good for this size. It's perfect. Now, I told you at the beginning the fact that this camera it's a perfect match with Sigma 16mm f1.4, and it is. But I also told you that sometimes I may choose 18 to 135mm from Sony. Now, it depends of what do you prefer. Sigma 16mm f1.4. It's a little bit heavy and it doesn't have optical stabilization. With this lens, you will have this amazing bokeh look in the background. Oh, it is so nice, it is perfect. If you shoot a lot like this with the camera on a tripod, it is perfect. Or if you are in a low light situation, f1.4, it is perfect. Or if you are making a lot of streaming, oh, it's the perfect choice. But if you are walking a lot with your camera in your hands, if you want to have zoom and maybe a lighter setup, 18 to 135mm is the perfect choice. If you can afford them, buy the both of them. But if you can't afford both of them, choose wisely. For storage, I like to use this SanDisk Extreme Pro 128GB. Look how used is this SD card. These are super strong, powerful. Yeah, I recommend them for this setup. Of course, you can charge this camera with USB Type-C, but I recommend you to have a backup battery from Sony. Please use an original one, okay? I tried a lot of other aftermarket batteries, but original ones are the best. Just one for backup. It's good to be there, you know? But to make this ZV E10 rig perfect, we need one more thing, a mini tripod. Please use a good one. Your entire setup will fall if you don't have a good mini tripod. I will put a link in the description to this one. It's a small rig mini tripod. Strong, super good one. Please use a good mini tripod. 4K, small and compact, light, good in low light situation, good sound. You can use it for video, you can use it for photos, you can use it for streaming. You have the best budget rig with a lot of quality and portability to make your YouTube videos.